The Holy Gospel according to Matthew, the 3rd chapter. Glory to you, O Lord. Now in those days comes John the Baptist, making his proclamation in the wilderness of Judea, saying, Change your hearts, for the kingdom of the heavens has drawn near. For this is the one spoken of by the prophet Isaiah when he said, A voice of one crying out in the wilderness, Prepare the Lord's way, make straight his paths. Now this man John had on a garment made from the hairs of a camel, as well as a leather girdle about his loins. And his food was locusts and wild honey. At that time Jerusalem went out to him, and all of Judea, and all of the countryside surrounding the Jordan. And they were baptized by him in the river Jordan, confessing their sins. But seeing many of the Pharisees and Sadducees coming to baptism, he said to them, Brood of vipers, who divulged to you that you should flee from the wrath that is coming? Bear fruit worthy of a change of heart, and do not think to say among yourselves, We have Abraham as father. For I tell you that God has the power to raise up children to Abraham from these stones. And even now the axe is laid to the root of the trees, and thus every tree not bearing good fruit is felled and thrown into fire. I indeed baptize you in water for the sake of transforming hearts, but the one coming after me is mightier than I, whose sandals I am not fit to carry. He will baptize you in a Holy Spirit and fire. He whose winnowing is in his hand, and he will thoroughly purge his threshing floor, and will gather his grain into the storehouse, and will burn away the chaff with inextinguishable fire.